Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing fine and that all is well in life and that you're having a good summer so far at least. So today we're going to be doing some review battles using this Zeraora team, and it's basically to give you guys a small rundown. It's mainly hyper offense with not too many defensively based Pokemon on the team. With a Volt turn core going on. We can use a Volt Switch and U-turn with the Scarf, Hydreigon, Scizor, along with Zeraora, and the Doctor to help something like this. And yeah, besides that, not really much to say. Just hit hard, very strong wall breakers on the team, with some switching action to help gain momentum going on. And yeah, that's basically it. So, with that being said, let's get started. I wonder what team I'll run into this time. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why, but this team seems kind of familiar somehow. I'll figure out why later, I guess. Just kind of similar in terms of core, from what I've seen from someone, but okay, I'll think about that later. Alright, so we are starting off with against a Togekiss, an Aerodactyl, Tentacruel, Hippowdon, a Hydreigon, which might be Scarf, it's most likely Scarf, and Doublade. Okay. Interesting. I haven't really fought against too many Tentacruel. My guess is they'll start off with maybe Hydreigon to get a strong start with speed, or try to go for rocks immediately with Hippowdon, or even Toxic Spikes with Tentacruel. Okay, this is a little tough. Who do I start off with? I guess I might as well start off with Zeraora, but I guess I'll have to wait and see what they'll start off with. Oh, heck yes, this is a good matchup with, so, Tentacruel. If they decide to go switch into Hippowdon, which they might predict me to make the switch into Primarina, they might not switch in the first place and go for Toxic Spikes. However, though they could also switch into Hydreigon, knowing that they can easily take a Plasma Fist or even a potential Grass Knot. I think I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch. Oh, that would have been perfect to go for a Grass Knot, but it's fine, I guess. I'm just going to switch into Primarina and expect them to go for Stealth Rock, which they do. And I think what I should probably do is... Moonblast is looking pretty good here, but with the Tentacruel there, I don't think it's necessarily the best idea. But still, I think Moonblast is a good play because it hits things pretty hard, so there's no reason to not go for it. So switching to Tentacruel. Probably... Alright, I think I'm gonna do something risky. I'm gonna switch into Gligar and hope that's okay, I guess, but not really what I wanted. I'm gonna go for Earthquake, hoping that we don't get burned here. And Sandstorm didn't knock it out, but that's okay. So I think I should Well, switching to Hydreigon here is pretty okay. I want to save Gligar because I need to get rocks up, and so that I can get some chip damage on stuff like Hydreigon and Aerodactyl, Mega Arrow, which proves crucial later on in the match. So I'm going to switch into Hydreigon right now and hope for the best. As I go for a Scald, and we don't take much damage, which is great. And I'm just doing a quick Dark Pulse. As I switch into Togekiss, which is, oh god, not good like that. So I guess now I'm gonna go for, they're free to set up or go for a nasty pot or go for Dazzling Gleam. You go for an Air Slash. It's fine by me. I think I'm just gonna go for a close combat. Stage goes for Hippowdon. Oh, Jesus, I'm not really predicting here. I'm just gonna go for Grass Knot and hope for the best. They might switch here. Maybe something more favorable. They're definitely thinking about what to do next. I doubt they're going to go for a Hydreigon here. I'm predicting that we're going to go for a Togekiss, but I'm going to go for Grass Knot. For the heck of it. Yes! We knocked it out! But we're going to go down to Sandstorm. Sucks. Because I guess I'm okay with that. But might have needed it for Togekiss. So I'm gonna switch into Arrow here because Hydreigon is probably better switching. So yeah, just go for Togekiss. I'm gonna go for a U-turn here. And I'm gonna switch into Aerodactyl. I'm going to go for a Mega Evolution, and I'm going to click Earthquake. Actually, I'm going to switch into Gligar instead, predicting the Doublade double. Or not. Oh, jeez. This ain't good. Well, just gonna let Gligar go down and this isn't good. I'm gonna just go into Hydreigon here and I'm going to click Dark Pulse, go for Togekiss again, and I'm going to switch into Primarina now. As they get a crit, which Serene Grace, the Air Slash is really annoying. I'm going to go for an Ice Beam here. Hope for the not. Of course it flinches. Air Slash has a 40% chance to flinch. I'm going to go for Moonblast instead, but I'm going to go down. Alright. I'm going to send out Scizor. I'm going to go for a Soul Dance, I guess. I wonder if this Togekiss is packing Flamethrower. I hope not. Alright. I'm going to go for a Bullet Punch here, hoping for a knockout, as we do. Yes! And they're probably going to just switch into Doublade here because it's their best, honestly right now it's their best switch in defensively, although they could also go to Hydreigon and go into Doublade. So I'm going to get some free setup here as I go for a U-turn and get some nice chip damage, which is pretty pitiful actually. I'm gonna click Flamethrower here, expecting Togekiss to switch in. A burn, which doesn't really matter at this point, but still, it could be good in the long run. I can switch it back into Aerodactyl. Oh, I haven't really been playing smart. But I'm gonna go for a Mega Evolve and go for a Stone Edge. Switching to Hydreigon finally, but yeah, this isn't good. I'm saying that's a lot. This is probably Scarf. I mean, Choice Scarf Hydreigon is pretty common, so it's not isn't really any reason to for it not to be. But what the? Wait, what? That wasn't Choice Scarf? That's weird. How was I expecting it to be? I'm gonna go for Earthquake here as they knocked me out with Shadow Sneak. I'm gonna go for switch back into Hydreigon here and go for U-turn. Switch back into Togekiss and I'm gonna go for Bullet Punch. Switch back into Doublade. This is a good play. I'm gonna go for a Swords Dance. So go for a Shadow Claw. I'm gonna go for another Swords Dance. I'm gonna go for a Swords Dance as well. I'm gonna go for a third Swords Dance, and now I'm gonna go for Bullet Punch. As it does a pretty nice chunk of 28% and then they knock us out. In Shadow Claw. Oh, it's a good match. GG. My opponent really outplayed me here. Alright. So, yeah, could have definitely played better there with thinking of predicting the Togekiss to switch into Hydreigon more and thinking more about plays instead of rushing into things like I usually do. It's okay. I learned from them. So now we're gonna go for a second match and wonder if we can play better at this in this one. I hope to at least build some more teams this summer before Sword and Shield comes out this November, because the which is kind of weird for me because the Gen 7 meta is coming to a close after a long 3 years. We're almost on the horizon of Gen 8, which we're not going to have any Z moves, which is fine by me because honestly, it's just kind of annoying. It was fine at first, but it's kind of got old after a while, and it sucks that we're not getting Mega Evolutions, because Mega Evolutions were such a cool concept, and changed up the metagame a lot. But Dynamax, it's a little underwhelming, but we'll see how. I guess we'll see how Dynamaxing will impact the metagame as a whole overall. It is pretty interesting though, since it changes your entire moveset to be like max versions of themselves. Anyway, besides that, we got a Fortress, Infernape, Sneasel, Mega Sceptile probably, Crobat, and Lanturn. Alright, I'm just gonna screw it and go for Primary Manual first. As they go for Fortress, it's fine. Though we could get some. It's right now going for a strong Moonblast should sound like the best option. I don't want them to. It's a nice trade-off, I guess, because they're gonna definitely get up their rocks here. But it's not, even if I went for Gligar here, it wouldn't really do much. And switching the Hydreigon would have us use some momentum, I think. and allows for them to switch into Infernape, so I think I should just click Moonblast here. That does a sizable chunk. That's okay. I think do I really want to go for another Moonblast? I mean, they could go for a Toxic. I think I'm going to switch into Sizzle here. They go for a Volt Switch, which is a good play on their part. Because now they can switch into Infernape, which is not good for us. So they switch into Sceptile. Interesting. But I think I know what they're up to here. We're going for Mega. This will go for HP Fire. Hydreigon, which is nice. And I believe that what I should do here is go for a U-turn, because that should, I don't really think they're gonna want to switch in to stay in for a drop of Draco. So you go for a Lantern, which is fine. I really can't see much else here to do than switching to maybe Aerodactyl or Gligar, although I don't want to take the Scald on Gligar, so no, probably not. I don't think Lantern weighs that much, so Grass Knot isn't much of an option. Although with Lightning Rod on Sceptile, Mega Sceptile, they might not have Volt Absorb. What do I do? Alright, screw it. I'm going to go switch into alright, let's switch into Gligar. Okay, what I can do here is set up my own map. Go for an Earthquake. Hope for the best. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Alright, we're gonna go for a Stealth Rock here. They switch into Crobat, which is a good play on their part. This is the Lantern. Yeah, probably gonna go for Fortress. You can use Rapid Spin and get rid of the rocks. Fine by me. I got switching to Hydreigon here. I might scare them out with Flamethrower. I'm not really sure, but I think I'm just gonna go for Flamethrower. Nice. We get to keep our rocks, and Fortress is gone, meaning we can't set up any more hazards, which if they have potential hazards with spikes, if they had it in the first place, although that's most likely not likely if I think about the set. Alright, so here goes. They might go for Leaf Storm, predicting Primarina switching, or they could go for Hidden Power Fire, predicting the Scizor switching. Either one sounds good. I think I should just stay in and go for a Flamethrower and hope for the best. So you go for a Substitute. Interesting. We're probably gonna go for a Dragon Pulse here. Yep, they do. And for Substitute, makes me wonder if they actually have Giga Drain instead. Jeez. I gotta go for a Bullet Punch. I have to. Sacrifice Scizor, which is... that's a shame. I'm gonna switch into Aerodactyl here. I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm going to Quick Pursuit, maybe. They might want to save their Sceptile, but they might not want to, because there's not really much point. So I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and go for Ice now. Oh, they did. So Pursuit would have been the better play. That sucks. Switching to Sneasel. Alright. Icicle Crash. I don't want to take that, but they could go for a knockoff, so I'm going to go for Stone Edge and yes! Since they didn't go for Ice Shard, I think they were probably going for a knockoff, hoping to catch Primarily and switch in. Oh god, I'm glad I stayed in. Their Sceptile isn't really much of a threat now, especially with Aerodactyl around, so... Oh wow! They forfeited! That sucks. But I guess that's okay. Good game nevertheless. That was a bit of a tough one. Though I wonder what that set that Infernape had. Was it special setup or was it Choice Scarf? That could have determined that outcome of the match, but who knows? Who knows what might have happened? Anyway, that being said, let's get started with the third match. Back to the topic of Sword and Shield for a brief moment. I really honestly think that the Galar decks, being only including certain Pokemon, could really shake the metagame up, since we're gonna have to reevaluate what Pokemon are part of OU and such, and all the other tiers. So it makes me wonder what they'll choose. We already got some Pokemon being confirmed, like Lucario and Hydreigon, and they've already said in an interview that they're gonna choose Pokemon that they think will be generally accepted by the fan base. So it'd be interesting to see what they have. Hydreigon is probably going to still be here, so I think it'll stay in UU, but who knows. It matters on what new Pokemon they introduce. And I'm really interested in to see what exactly they're going to start off. New Pokemon that they're going to introduce. We already got our first Fairy Dark type, so I'm wondering how exactly that'll impact things. Anyway, back to the match at hand. We got Hydreigon, Palossand, Altaria, and Rotom Heat, Scizor, and the Tentacruel. Definitely Mega Altaria over there, and maybe Choice Scarf. Hydreigon, Defensive Rotom, Stealth Walker, Toss Spider, and maybe Choice Band, or just Swordsdance setup with BP and U-Turn. Alright, so I'm going to start up with Hydreigon here. This seems like the best matchup. They start off with Palossand, which is great, because now we can just go for a Dark Pulse, maybe, or go for a drop a Draco pretty early on. In any case, I think I should just go for Draco Meteor. So go for 70%. Pretty darn good. Could have gone for Dark Pulse, but I guess I would over-predict. We're probably going to go for a Scizor now on a weakened Hydreigon. So I'm going to switch into my Bone Scizor, I guess. Oh, is it? Should have known. Alright, I'm going to go for a U-turn here, so they go for the Rotom. This Chip. And I'm going to... Alright, so... This is probably defensive Rotom. So I'm gonna go for switching to Volleyball here. I'm gonna go for a Defog, expecting maybe just an overheat. And we take it pretty well thanks to EV Light. I'm gonna go for maybe I should switch out now. Yeah, I'm gonna go for EQ actually. So you switch into Power Slam. I'm gonna go for a Roost. I'm gonna go for another Defog. Let's go for a Short. I'm gonna go for Primarina here. Let's go for a Stealth Box again. And honestly, I could see them switching into Tentacool, so I'm gonna go for a Psychic, as they do indeed switch into the Tentacool, and we get some nice damage off on Tentacool. And I'm gonna go for, oh, of course, I got too Psychic happy. This is a bold move, but I think I should stay in. Obviously, I don't want to let them get too much momentum, so I'm going to go for Scizor, say go for a U-turn. I'm going to go for a Rotom probably, or maybe even Altaria, just to start getting some setting. Doing it back into Rotom. I wonder if they're... No, I'm not going to go for a Volt Switch. Maybe a Will-O-Wisp. Dragon. Maybe we're going to go for U-turn now, so I'm going to take out this opportunity. Oh, wait, no, we don't. I'm going to go for Dark Pulse instead, so... I'm going to switch into Primarina. They go for Dark Pulse, and I'm going to go for Moonblast, which is honestly, it's probably going to hit out hard on pretty much anything. Though, I might switch into Rotom, so I'm going to go for Hydro Pump. Okay. You just gotta love it when you overpredict on almost anything. We go back to Hydreigon. U-turn. Or not. Jesus. Okay, so what I'm gonna go do here is gonna go for a quick Flamethrower, expecting the Scizor to come in. Yes! We got it right! Take that, Scizor! Okay, doing Altaria. Not bad. Again, this gives them a free Dragon Dance setup turn. So I'm going to switch into Aerodactyl, I'm going to Mega Evolve, and click Ice Fang, hoping for the best. We outspeed here by Mega Form by 12 points, I believe. As they get another Dragon Dance, which is okay by me, because we still have Scizor on the back, so we might still be able to have a chance at KOing Altaria. Oh, sorry. I keep doing that. I'm not really sure why. I'm gonna go for Ice Fang and hope we... Oh. Well, that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna go for a Bullet Punch here to hope for the best. As we get the KO on Altaria. Oh, that's a relief. That is a relief. I'm gonna go for a U-turn here. We go for Dark Pulse. Gets a lot of damage off on Hydreigon, which is great. I'm gonna switch into our own Hydreigon here, and I think it's safe to say that we could just go for another U-turn. At this point, I'm not really too scared of the Rotom. So I think we could just go for Primarina and hope for the best. We can just go for Zeraora here on predicted Volt Switch and a Grass Knot on... I don't know. Oh, so this was indeed defensive. Which makes me wonder, what's that item of it that's holding? Because it's not holding leftovers, that's for sure. So maybe it's a Z crystal. Okay. I think I could just drop a Draco again. This is guaranteed going to do a lot of damage. As we get another KO and just Palisand versus the entirety of my team. So I'm not really too scared of Palisand. Honestly, there's not really much you can do. I mean, against Hydreigon, I can't do much. Except stall it out, maybe. But even so, we still got win in any case. As another opponent forfeits, which it seems to happen a lot these days for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. So with our third match done, we're gonna move on to our fourth and final match. I really like this team. It's got some nice offense going on, and it can handle a lot of threats. Just got some issues with it. So I might need to tweak it a little bit. Although I'm pretty happy with what I have so far. I'm a little surprised Scizor wasn't banned by the suspect test. But it's not too OP, and it's... yeah, it's not too OP if you... but it is pretty powerful if you know what to do with it. So, what we got here is a pretty defensively heavy team from what I'm guessing, with Empoleon, Amoonguss, and that's it. Okay, I could see Gengar being Choice Scarf, and Yanshao being Life Orb, and maybe Flying EMZ Noivern. Oh Lord. I'm gonna start off the battle with Gligar. So start off with Gengar. I wonder if this thing is potentially attacking Icy Wind or whatever. I'm gonna set up my rocks. Of course I had to jinx it! Of course. I'm gonna go Icy Wind and... okay, so I'm gonna switch out into Primarina because we can take that Icy Wind no problem. And I could see them switching Empoleon. Honestly, Primarina has a lot of problems right now with the current team that's up here, because Empoleon covers Amoonguss pretty well, since it can take an Ice Beam and Psychic, which Amoonguss has to watch out for. So I'm gonna go for a double and switch out into a Zeraora. As they go for a Sludge Bomb and we get the poisoned. Darn it. Already so weakened. This really sucks. Is this just a suicide lead? Ah, darn it. Just gonna go for Dark Pulse. I'm not really liking our chances here. But still, I gotta try. I've got to try. I'm gonna switch out and Gligar here. I'm gonna go for Earthquake here. Actually, Stalk Rock might be better. But no. I gotta get some chip on this thing. We go for Knockoff, which is fine by me. So it's not gonna do much. But yes, it matters, but he still got some good damage on it. I'm gonna go for Roost. Give up. Go for Scald. I'm a little surprised they haven't Gone for... Alright, I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock here and hope for the best. And still don't go for default, which is great. At this point, switching to Zeraora is not a good idea, since we'll essentially basically kill ourselves to poison if we stay in, and it's not really worth it. So I'm gonna go for Aerodactyl here, and click the Mega Vision button, Earthquake away. This weekend is still a problem, so I have to keep Zeraora around just to get maybe a potential Plasma Fist off on him. But even so, they still have a Moongus on the team, meaning that's not really assured. But I still have Primarina, and with Napoleon gone, Primarina is a bit more free to do what it wants. To go for Substitute, I'm going to go for Moonblast. Although, they could switch. I'm going to go for Moonblast. Another Moonblast. This had better do some damage. I mean, Primarina is pretty strong with its Bacterias. Wow, they're really wasting their HP away with Substitute. I can't really see why they're going to keep going for Substitute, because I don't see much point. We need more recovery, so they could go for rest here. Could they... Sir? That's interesting. Now they switch into a Moongus. Now I'm even more baffled. Why did they switch this into like so late? Oh, Zeraora at this point isn't gonna really do much, so I'm gonna switch, just sack it off. They go for HP Fire, fine by me. And I'm just gonna switch into Ariel here, and we could just go for Ice Fang. I mean, Aerodactyl pretty much terrorizes his team. No, that doesn't have much. Going for it. And we have Speed Noivern, so not really too concerned about it either. And we get a nice knockout with Ice Fang as we chomp down into that small mushroom. This is Choice Star, I think. I have to sack Noivern again. No, I sack. Oh, whoops, sorry. I have to sack. I don't want to have Permanent take too much damage, so I think sacking Noivern here. Oh, I said it again! Oh, I keep getting that mixed up. Sack Aerodactyl here, maybe? Depends. Wait, they show indeed they are not Choice Scarf, so what are they up to? I'm gonna go for Earthquake again. Oh, go for High Jump Kick, and they get some. Yeah. Alright, I think this match is good as done right now. Unless they switch, but in any case, Hydreigon, we can just clean up from here. GG. This is a fun match. Unless they somehow pull something off, I can't really see this Noivern winning. They're gonna survive this Dark Pulse, probably. Unless they get a flinch. Let's finish this. Power of the Moon, come down and slap this bat that I like and would like to build a team around in the future, but I'm not really sure. I wonder if Noivern will be in Sword and Shield. I'd like to see it. come back. But as Noivern is right now, I could see it maybe dropping down again to NU or RU, staying in RU in the future. But it honestly depends on what they do with Noivern. I hope to see it learn some moves that help expand its coverage. But yeah, let's just end this. Let's go for Moon Blast. GG. And oh, that was a really fun set of matches. I can't, well, and with that, we are done with these battles, and I hope you guys enjoyed these. What? I can't. Oh jeez, still need to work on this kind of stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed these battles, and I hope to build more teams and show you guys what can be done in the future. I think if I can do it right, I can complete that Mega Sharpedo team, or I might just take a break and delve into some tiers like NU and PU, which I haven't really built any teams for in a while. I've never really built a team for NU, so I'm interested to see what kind of crazy shenanigans I can do there. And PU, I'm considering the idea of a Golden Raichu, so stay tuned, I guess. Hope you guys have a nice day, and goodbye. See you guys in the next video.